Bamboo-induced food coma hits so hard you forget which panda is yours and just decide to become a communal pile of laundry. This is less of a nap and more of a structural collapse. You're trying to stay mad, but you're actually just a sentient blueberry. Hire two professional stylists, but they can only agree on the neck area. You're trying to fix your hair in the mirror, but you realize you are the mirror. Calculated the trajectory and the risk is high, but the reward is medium rare. Moving to phase 2. You're trying to stay mad, but the service at this spa is 5 stars and includes a complimentary hand pillow. I spent all that money on a tropical getaway just to find out the locals are judging my choice of sunscreen. You are 5 minutes late for work, but your maximum speed is 0.1 miles per hour and you are basically a sentient rug. Friend is having a breakdown and you have zero social skills but want to show support. You have 9 lives, but the Tesla is on autopilot, so you can finally focus on your modeling career. Trying to build a luxury penthouse, but your contractor is also your biggest rival and a literal kleptomaniac. This pebble heist is getting out of hand. You wake up from a 20-minute nap and realize you have been asleep for 4 hours and have 17 missed calls from your boss. Decide to have a family and suddenly realize you are outnumbered 5-2. Stay in line, kids, or we are turning this pond around. Your human takes you to the Swiss Alps, but you identify as a bobsled. You're trying to sleep, but your cat decides it is time to practice vertical jazz hands. You're 100% sure you were a cat in a previous life, but your current hardware doesn't support the software. Day 42 and the cat still hasn't realized I'm not a Maine Coon. Try to start a serious group meeting, but one person decides it is suddenly wrestling season. You're trying to help with the laundry, but you're actually just a golden retriever who found a single sock in a dream. Try to high-five your cat, but she is currently a tripod and very busy with her own schedule. I spent years perfecting the art of doing absolutely nothing, and now I have hired a full-time personal stylist to handle the maintenance. This is the peak of human porcine evolution. You try to start a fight, but your own momentum is your biggest enemy. He really just performed a 1010 tactical somersault into a self-defense. To think my dog was just lazy, but it turns out he is actually a professional geotechnical engineer conducting a very important basement inspection. I requested 2 kittens for Christmas, but I did not realize they came with rechargeable batteries and are currently at 0% power. Realize the Zoom eyes were actually a precursor to an existential crisis, and you can now see. You hear the cheese. You're 90% ham but 100% polar bear. Cold snout, warm heart, and ears that have a mind of their own. Taking the term pigs in a blanket. The ultimate heist in. You're the youngest sibling and everyone literally walks all over you, but you're too tired to even care. You're trying to summon a wolf, but your hand signal is set to low resolution, and now there is a confused husky in your bedroom. You're the smallest in the group, but your appetite is a professional athlete. Decide to stop being a dog and start being a professional snowplow. partner tries to leave for work but you have already deployed the heavy-duty cuddle lock. Go to the bar with your best friend and you both realize you forgot your wallet, so you just share a single puddle of water and pretend it is a cocktail. You have a corgi but you really wanted a backup dancer. That heart-stopping moment when you realize the glass you are staring at is the only thing standing between you and a very hungry ginger. Realize being the Grinch requires waking up before noon and interacting with people. You've been awake for 5 minutes and the existential dread already has you recalibrating your entire life. You have zero responsibilities but you still have to process the weight of the entire world while swinging at 9 p.m. Trying to do some honest handiwork but the kids have zero concept of personal space. I am officially a jungle gym for goats. Trying to enjoy a nap but your alarm clock has pause and no snooze button. You start a group chat with your friends and it actually works out. Timon and Pumbaa finally found their third roommate and it turns out he is just a giant pillow with hands. Hakuna Matata meets nap time. You're trying to enjoy your drink in peace but your younger sibling chooses violence. Every time. Would you like me to generate a few more variations in different tones? Like